Getting enough sleep was leaving me tired. Qvivic helped me get more sleep.
Qvivic works differently than medication you may have taken in the past. It's thought to target one of the biological causes of insomnia, overactive wake signals, and when taken every night, studies show sleep continue to improve over time. Do not take Qvivic if you have narcolepsy. Don't drink alcohol while taking Qvivic or drive or operate heavy machinery until you feel fully alert. Qvivic may cause temporary inability to move or talk or hallucinations while falling asleep or waking up. Qvivic may cause sleepiness during the day. Qvivic may lead to doing activities while not fully awake that you don't remember the next day, like walking, driving, and making or eating food. Worsening depression, including suicidal thoughts, may occur. Most common side effects are headaches and sleepiness.
It's Qvivic. Ask your doctor if it's right for you.
Big moment here for Charles, who ate a big old bowl of Raisin Bran Crunch and packed a downright immaculate carry-on. Big John, you sock-rolling son of a...
Whirlpool Fan Fresh keeps laundry tumbling for up to 12 hours. So you can care more about your mood getting funky and less about your clothes getting funky. Ooh, that's fresh. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
In the mood for breakfast? At Denny's, the Super Slam is now only $7.99. Come get the biggest, crispiest, funkiest, sweetest deal in breakfast for only $7.99. And for a limited time, try the new pumpkin pecan pancake breakfast. At Denny's, it's dining time.
But my blonde is luminous. I feel luminous. That's why I choose Preference by L'Oreal.
Its liquid gel formula gives you high impact shine and multi-dimensional fade-defying color up to 8 weeks. Preference by L'Oreal, chosen by millions of women.
How was it?
Tuned for sports. Designs for luxury. No, it's not. It's Derek Pistol.
I tried to take all the time.
Want to get away? Now you can with Southwest fares as low as $49 one way.
It's electric. It's gas.
Quite the paradox.
It really is both. The first ever Lexus RX plug-in hybrid.
If you're behind on your mortgage payments, being threatened with foreclosure, have been denied a loan modification, or been the victim of a predatory loan, it's critical that you call Homeowners Relief Line now. New laws are in effect that may save your home.
I just couldn't stay straight like I used to. But luckily, I found Nugenix.
Nugenix is a unique man-boosting formula that helps increase your free testosterone levels. To get a complimentary bottle, text LARGE to 321321.
Love steak? Love lobster? Can't choose? Well, you'll love Outback this week, mate. Get a mouth-watering lobster tail and a juicy signature sirloin starting at just $24.99. Every day this week for a limited time, only at Outback Steakhouse.
Ally helps you save for the things you dream about faster. We can automatically scan your spending to find you savings. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
I'm here to announce to you that season 3 of my show, Chucky, will return on October 4th.
And I will not rest until every single one of you watch it. Raw is bringing that heat. Only on USA.
You can tell us you're real.
Hi everyone. I'm so tired. I'm so sick. Anyway, I was just at my mom's washing my clothes, getting ready to, hopefully my ride will come tomorrow and pick me up. I was watching Law and Order with my mom for a little while, and I noticed all these commercials, different commercials that would come on, and I counted like 13 commercials within 3 minutes. I don't have a regular like cable TV or satellite TV here. I only have a extension cord running from her trailer to here. That's how I get the power in here. And so, besides, I can't even afford that stuff. It's crazy how, if you notice all those commercials right after another, how it makes you think. Like if you're home alone and you don't have very many distractions, it captures your attention. And of course, it does something to your mind, triggers things in there to make you want to buy those things. It's crazy how many commercials there were. And all the stuff that was on there just really surprised me. Because I don't see that stuff anymore. Not on a daily basis. But it's like we're all pulled out of the norm into another craziness of everything that goes on. And we're constantly going through it every day. I've been really sick lately for probably a month. And then I've been alone here all this time for a long time now, and I seem to have really got pulled out of that. It's sort of, I don't know, how would I put it? Like a dimension or something. I don't know, but it's like I'm no longer a part of that part of society or that part of living. I'm drawn into other things now. And besides, I can't even afford that stuff. I mean, my mom has been buying all kinds of things. And my niece is in her room watching all the same commercials and things like that. So she buys her anything she wants. I mean, she's a grandmother, so I could understand that, just being a father myself. When my son was growing up, I always wanted to buy him stuff. But yeah, we get so absorbed in these things, and we wonder why our lives are just really falling apart constantly, because we're being pulled in so many different directions with everything that happens to us every single day, especially living in the city. I could just imagine what a person goes through, especially with all their kids there with them. We want our kids to excel in life, to succeed and things like that. But when they fall behind or fall back, they end up coming back, and people get disappointed, and our children get in trouble, and it's so hard to pull them out of whatever goes on. I worry about my son every day, what he must be going through, and also his mom. I don't know, it's like I feel for everyone what they could possibly be going through. We lost another village member just a couple of days ago. And he left from here, and I'm sure with good intentions to live a better life. And here he gets run over or something. I don't know what really happened, but someone told me that he got hit by a car in somewhere down south. I'm not sure where he was at. But he was very young. And he had kids. And I would talk to him and just throw him little hints that I cared for him and I wanted to help him get better. But of course you can't force someone. We can't. Most people don't want what we want for them. And we all choose our own direction of where we want to go. But there's people out there who can pull you out to somewhere where you don't belong, and something like this happens. I know that most of the time it's always for money. I help people get into rehab and stuff like that. From the start, it was going real well. I was there with them. But I got sick and I had to come home. I was still getting paid from that program because I was helping the ones that were coming home, and I would help them transition back to living out here, and then I would try to get other people to go to the program where I was working at, because it's a really good program. I mean, there's people that are really succeeding in there. And I did send several people, but there's only like maybe three of them that are still there, and they're far ahead of me. And they're doing real good. They're getting their kids back. I hope they get the house that they're looking at. They got vehicles. They got all kinds of financial stability. Their lives were torn apart. And one of them was missing for probably almost 8 years. And we finally found her. And we had her enter the program, and now she's doing a whole lot better. Her and her boyfriend. But these other people, they left from there being drawn out by others to some really messed up rehab centers down there in Phoenix, and now they're just back roaming around. And this person was one of them. I tried to help him. And it's hard. You can't control anyone. You can't stop what's happening to them. You can't stop what's going to happen. I had no idea he left. I was talking to him after our flute dance about a month ago. He was asking me for some wood. Because I help people get different things. And so I was planning on getting them a truckload of wood. And I was thinking of surprising him, just get it and have the guy that sells the wood deliver it to him. And without letting them know. That's what I was thinking about. But now he's gone, and I'm still planning on doing it for his mom. Because they're like me, they live in a house with no running water, no electricity either. I get donations from people, and I help them. I help our people get by with these things. I've been seeing their stuff on Facebook and his daughters and all that. It's really heartbreaking for me. I lost 3 other really close people to me that I actually stayed with for about a week to help sober them up, and they listened, they sobered up, but a couple of them died like 3-4 days later when I left. I feel bad. Maybe I should have stuck around longer. But I came home, and not long after, a few days later, they were gone. And one of them was my little nephew. And he had a family too. The alcohol, the chronic illness, the addiction, the mental illness, all kinds of things that we face. Fucking dogs. Something out there. But these things happen. And there's nothing we can do. I mean, like, for me, I've been sick real bad. I have H. pylori, and I'm taking antibiotics, but there's other things wrong because I'm not getting any better. And my pain is getting worse. I went down to the healthcare like probably 5 different times within a week. And they ran all kinds of tests on me. CAT scans, blood work, you name it. Swabs, all kinds of, I don't know. It's just... And they tell me there's nothing wrong. Something's not right. Something's happening here. And I think it's probably the same people again that did witchcraft on me a while back. I noticed that my door has been open after I close it. And I locked the door. And when I woke up earlier, it was wide open again. I know this person can travel. She can be at places without even moving. Kind of like me in my dreams. I see these things. I see all kinds of things going on. People doing shit here. And I see them in my dreams, and the medicine man told me that I'm leaving my body and I'm going to where they're at. And I see them doing what they're doing, but they can't see me. But they know now that I have this ability, and I think they're trying to take me out. Like I'm some kind of whistleblower or something. I don't know, but I need to get out of here for a while. I did it before and I was okay, but still, I don't like leaving here. This is my place. I'm more at ease at home. But there's something not right. And I gotta get out of here. I just hope this person that's coming shows up. So I have my backpack all packed already. I just need to clean up a bit. That way when I come back, I don't come back to this pigsty. It's not much. I just need to pick up some things and clean up. I haven't been doing anything because I'm more like bedridden, seem like. I did finish that bracelet. I had to. I'm in all kinds of pain. But I saw this jacket. And it's really nice. Check it out. Really nice leather jacket. It's really neat. It's all suede. It's real heavy. It's all lined. It's from a company. And I've always wanted something like this. And I finally got it. It makes me feel so happy and warm, and I'm gonna take this with me. I'm not leaving it behind. I'm gonna wear this tomorrow when they come. My birthday is coming up, and that's why I got it for myself. I traded that bracelet for it. It's not much work, but I'm sure to someone that doesn't know how to make jewelry, it would take a long time. But I'm just so fortunate that this guy that owns the shop had these. He's got one more left. Exactly the same kind. I love it. So we have a show coming up. We have a show coming up the night before my birthday in Mesa. And I want to wear that. Hopefully I'll be much better by then. Hopefully it will make a really strong impression that they'll want us back, because we're actually getting paid for that one. Finally, I mean, all these years we never get paid. We just do it for fun. I mean, we love playing music. That's part of our lives. My brothers and I, we enjoy going out, entertaining people, traveling, meeting new people. It's so wonderful to be surrounded by all these really famous rock stars. I never thought I'd be on stage with them, on the same stage, and them using my drum set. Oh God, I have all their autographs underneath my cymbals. Every time we met, I would have them sign it. So I'll show you. This is old, very old cymbals, so they're really old and they're not shiny as they used to be, but this one has Flotsam and Jetsam. It's got all their guitars, the lead singer, the drummer here, the bass player I think says Flotsam. So they all signed this for me the night they used my set. One of my friends, one of my brothers, he's in a reggae band. They used my set too. So they all signed mine. Casper. He plays some really, really neat Hopi style. I mean, not really Hopi music, but Hopi reggae music. And then the night we played for Trickster, so they signed this. And then Larry Pascali and his group, they used my set that night, so they signed this one. And then Hemlock, you see, they all signed this one too. Different bands that we opened up for, really famous people. Hemlock somewhere in Europe right now. And also Soulfly, Max Cavalera. He signed my drum case, my stick case. Pretty cool, huh? So that's his signature there, from Soulfly. So we met all these people, Soulfly and Hemlock, like 20 years ago, something like that. And then we opened up again for them several months ago. And you look on my YouTube uploads, you'll see the dates on there, or the time, the months that we were opening for them. Flotsam, I wasn't doing this stuff back then. Back then they didn't have cell phones. Maybe they did, but I didn't have one. And they used my set back in 2003 during one of the last Hopi music festivals. So we get to meet all these people. It's fun. It's really something. We met Tool, not the whole band, but Maynard, at another music festival in Tuba City. Yeah, back then, that very next day, we met him backstage that night. It was a Friday night, and the next day there was a basket dance, a women's ceremonial basket dance across at the other village here. my son and not my son, but he wasn't born yet. But his mom and I, when we first met, we went over there, and we were there all day, and they throw out all kinds of stuff. And towards the evening, we left early so someone could pick us up because we didn't have a car. Now on our way out, somebody picked us up in a little truck. We got in the back. They had a bunch of camping gear in there, and they drove us out, and they dropped us off. And I went up to thank them, and here it was Maynard from Tool. Him and this other lead singer from this other native band from New Mexico called Red Thunder. Both two lead singers that were going out to hang out with each other, some go fishing. They said they were gonna go somewhere up north in Colorado that weekend. So it was really neat to meet them that day. It's really surprising when you run into people like that. Pretty neat. So, but you know, life pulls you back and forth in so many different ways, and we really need to be really prepared for anything that could possibly happen. And you don't want to be drunk or high on anything when this happens. You want to be focused. You want to be wide awake so you know what to do, so you don't lose control. So you don't know, so you don't go and do other things wrong to anybody else, yourself, to your children, to their father, mother, your grandparents, whoever. There's all kinds of ugliness out there, and everyone starts to fight at certain points, and it's just not good. It really tears the children apart, and that's what's not good at all. The kids, they're the ones who get hurt the most, and we have to be very careful with them. They're already subjected to all kinds of craziness on this internet. All the social media, all the children they interact with. Every single child seems like has a alcoholic drug addict in their house. We have no idea what's happening to them. The way I was treated when I was young, when I was small, it really affected me up to this point. And you don't want to do that to your child because it will catch up with them. It may seem like it's not bothering them with the things that you're doing in front of them, watching these movies, playing these games, and eating certain foods. The way you behave, the way you talk, and whatever you teach them, they're following every step, every move you make. They mimic everything, and they don't forget. They do things. They copy you, with their friends. Going out playing here and there, they'll do the same thing that you're doing at home. And God knows what those kids know about from their parents. And it just gets all twisted in so many directions, and we have no idea what's going on with our kids. Once they walk out the door, they're all on their own. Even us. I'm gonna be I hope this really happens tomorrow because I need help. I'm in pain right now. It may not look like it, but I was suffering real bad last night. I couldn't sleep. I got this heating pad that my wife and I had bought a while back. She's been buying all this stuff. I'm the one who finds these things, and I was mainly wanting it for her. But it was just sitting at her house, so I got it from her, and I'm using it for my back because it's I don't know what's going on, and we think it's like a urine infection or something. But these people, they won't do nothing. They probably know what's going on, but they're just waiting till I get really worse just so they could make money off of me. Because I know they make a lot of money when someone's severely hurt. Everybody, you get thrown in jail, the crimes you commit, the whole facility gets money. I mean, think about it. The judge, the lawyers, the public defenders, the cops, the jailers, all these people, the cooks, the janitors, the custodians, the people that work in their offices, the secretaries, everyone, they all make money off of all the criminals. Everything we do wrong when we get thrown in jail, all the fines we have to pay, we're on their side because they're making money off of us. And yeah, like I said before, they released all these criminals, people that kill, and they just go out and do it again. Then they get thrown right back in again, and there's more money coming in right there. And so I see it the same way with these hospitals. I mean, one of my aunts, my god sister, has been in the hospital for probably, I don't know, 3-4 months maybe. And just think how many thousands, millions that they've already made off for her. And I think they're just keeping her. They won't release her. And I don't know if what's really going on with these. I just know that they make a lot of money off of us. And I know that one of my friends, I knew him from a long time since high school. He used to sell weed. And I used to go over there on my motorcycle and during the summer breaks, and I would go buy weed from him. And just recently, he passed away. We saw his sister, I think, Thursday or Friday, and she told us he was sick too for about 3 weeks, about almost the same length as me. And they didn't do nothing for him. They probably the same thing they're doing to me. When he went back, they shipped him out finally, and it was already too late. He died wherever he went to. So he's gone now. And that's why I'm going. I just hope this person comes to get me tomorrow. I need help. I'm bleeding inside, they said. I mean, they told me I'm bleeding, but they won't do anything for me inside my stomach? What the fuck is wrong with that? I don't know. It's just pissing me off. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this Hopi Healthcare Center, Tuba City, because I went up there twice. I must have gone through like 8 different CAT scans in 1 week. And still nothing, even x-rays and stuff, blood work, all kinds of different things, swabs and whatever. Oh God. Just be careful with yourselves. Eat good food, because once I sobered up, I just started eating all kinds of food, and it's been 11 years since I've been sober. 11 years and over 7 months now, and I was just eating anything and everything, especially at these dances. I mean, damn, if you come to one of our dances, you see all that food that they bring. Oh my God, there's all kinds of delicious food that's on the table. And we have a plaza house, like I said before, and everybody brings their food. We have to feed everyone that comes around to eat, to watch the dances. We have to feed everyone. So, yeah, and I'm there all day long, eating with them. But I think that all this chronic drinking and drugging had already ruined my insides. And it just made it worse with all this food that I was eating. Don't share any drinks with anyone, like water, your soda or whatever, because that's how you can catch H. pylori like that. That shit can lay dormant inside your stomach, they said. Yeah, be careful. Be careful wherever you go. Wash your hands all the time before you dig into the ice bag or whatever. Before you serve yourself at these buffets and things like that. Be careful. But I'll update you all on my wherever I'm at. I'll do another video wherever they take me, if I actually go tomorrow. Y'all be careful. Take care. I'll be praying for all of you. I just don't want any of you going through what I am. I do these videos hopefully that you guys learn something from my mistakes. Like I said, I'm not on here for comments or likes. I'm just I don't really trust very many people to talk to about these things. I'm sure all kinds of people see it now. But that's okay. I just hope they learn. I just hope you learn something from these videos. I love you all. Y'all take care. I'll be praying for you. Pasyan ni mahala yan ni. Makanami hiniyang ni. Ita mo kiyo yan nakamyese. Kiwa tatsino mo. Tam suso yung itahita titeya. Obi manami yurikyan ni. Muti mi masuso yung muti nami yurikyan. Kakake maawin tayong ni. Kake mas okay. Hiniato tani. Ay tamam suso yung hita hiniyang mo. Uwi mas halayan ni. Be happy for once.